All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Boris Tillum. I'm the principal for Madness Autoworks, and today we have with us Eric McKenzie. Eric is one of the team members here at Madness. He's the gentleman that would typically assist you if you're emailing us, giving us a call over the phone, or walking into our store. His job typically is advising customers of parts and accessories, how they go on, how they come off, what's the benefit of one over the other, why should I choose product A over product B, or can you help me get this installed, can you help me with a product installation issue, or I would like to schedule a consultation to come down to have you folks modify a car, whether it's something as simple as putting on some springs or coilovers or just building a complete custom car. Eric is one of the gentlemen that would typically help you. Funny thing that happened, last week Eric started having some issues with a car of his, and long story short, over the weekend he made a purchase that he was pretty excited about, and he reached out to me and started just telling me about how excited he was. I could feel the passion in his voice. I could feel him. He's getting going. Hey, I'm making a list. I'm doing this. I said, whoa, whoa, whoa. You know what? I just had a great idea. You're somebody that just purchased this vehicle. Don't tell me anymore. Let's do a little video of your personal experience purchasing the vehicle. Yes, you work here. Yes, you are surrounded by a lot of parts and accessories and continuous modifications that take place here. But wouldn't it be great if we do a little video of sharing your experience, and maybe do a couple of add-on videos to follow. I thought it'd be a great idea. I didn't tell Eric anything. I just said, hey, pop in the office here, grab a seat, don't tell me any more about your experience over the weekend, and I'm going to do a little impromptu interview, and we'll see if we can put it together, maybe a couple of little videos that we can share with the community. So first, welcome.
Thanks. Happy to be here.
Then you have a new vehicle.
Yeah, I do. I picked up a Rosso ABARTH. It's
Over the weekend.
over the weekend.
Now,
literally.
before we get into that, what's your background? I mean, how many cars have you owned? How old are you? How many cars have you owned? Maybe have you ever modified a vehicle or anything like that you can share?
So I'm 28. I've got a pretty healthy background in just kind of grassroots, built over bought type stuff. Started off with a 72 Chevy Nova, some of the other favorites. I built a 91 Honda hatch with a bootstrap turbo system. Another, almost boosted 97 EK hatch. I had an RX-7 with a 355 swapped into it. And the proceeds from that, going from my EK and my RX-7, took me to my last car, which is an 06 Audi S4.
Okay.
That was supposed to be the car that I'd leave stock. You get pulled over a lot driving older, loud, obnoxious things. And so I got this thing. I was like, I'm not going to modify it. Did a couple tasteful things to it. But, 3 years later, it started to have some trouble. And I really missed having something that I could just sit down and tinker with.
So why an ABARTH?
It's no secret that we see a lot of FIAT ABARTH builds here, and I have the opportunity to take part in, not just helping out some of the more custom stuff, but advising you guys with respect to kind of picking and choosing the best products that are out there. I've had the chance to drive some pretty cool ones. I've had the chance to drive a lot of stock ones, and it just seemed like the best combination of I can build it, I can tinker around with it, it's going to get me good gas mileage, and it's reliable. Plus, I've got a pretty solid background in knowledge on these things.
Yeah.
So.
And it's affordable, reliable, right? Pretty easy to modify, pretty easy to flip back to stock, and we've got an abundance of parts and accessories for it.
We do.
So, you picked up the car which day?
Saturday.
Saturday. It's been a couple of days. What was tell me, you contact me in the middle of the weekend saying, hey, I just got it, blah, blah, blah. Give us a quick rundown over the weekend.
So I got it back home on Saturday night, just parked it and, kind of took it all in. By the time I wrapped up with the dealer, it must have been like maybe 8 o'clock. Sun was going down. I didn't really feel like doing too much. It's 100-something degrees outside. I just wanted to go home. I get up on Sunday and something just snaps in my head, like, you got to drive this thing. You got you got to get out, you got to drive this thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I do a quick little shakedown run in a nearby canyon. I take the dust off the tires, if you will. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of the point where I realize I'm doing nothing but driving today. Like I have to see everything that this is capable of. Because, I mean, we get the chance to test drive these cars. We get to take them around the block. But, I mean, the furthest I think I've ever gone in an ABARTH prior to actually getting one was maybe about 2 miles away. So now I grab my wife. I say, all right, we're going to go up to the mountains, and we are going to go everywhere and see exactly how fast we can hit X turn, X turn, X turn, so on and so forth. Like, we want to throttle the thing. So we did. Around about noon, I got to the base of Angeles Crest Highway, and I mean, all the way to the end of Angeles Crest Highway. This is easily about half an hour to 45 minutes of just straight canyons. This is everything from tight little second-degree hairpins to, flat out third gear, fourth gear, long winding sweepers. And dude, I did not stop smiling from the moment I got in my car until even just like all night. Like seriously, I have not stopped smiling since I bought that car. It's one of the best just pure driving experiences I've ever had the chance to really mess around with. I mean, there are few cars that are going to give you this much just driving joy, fun, and satisfaction out of the box.
Yeah, I mean, and the Audi you had was a faster car.
Oh, hell yeah, it was.
But this is a lot more fun to drive fast.
Driving my Audi fast was like the satisfaction of feeling like you're Batman for a little bit. You're driving something big, it's heavy, and yeah, it's gonna move, but it's so disconnected. The ABARTH, I know exactly what it's going to do. It's soft enough that I don't necessarily need to predict what it's going to do. I can tell it where to go, and it's going to do that. And I know it's going to get a little squirrely on me, but I also know how to compensate for that. But it communicates feedback really, really, really well, and that is what amplifies the fun factor. I mean, all those engine sounds are there for a reason. The reason why you have such a loud exhaust, why your turbo and your pop-off valves make so much noise is so that you can know whether you're at full spool in the middle of a turn, meaning, don't lift. Little things like that. I mean, the tires, they're 195s. They're not the grippiest things in the world, but they're just grippy enough to give you enough confidence going into a turn, but not leave you at a point where you're going to crash and burn. So even though there is so much that can be modified on these cars, and even though so many people just want to rush right into it, these things are purpose-built for fun, for communication, for responsiveness. And to not absolutely love it is beyond me. Like, I can't imagine any real car person out there who could take this car, drive it hard on a good road that it deserves to be driven on, and not love it. I mean, are there other things out there that are faster on a straight line? Yeah, but that's not the point of this. The point of this is to experience that driving satisfaction that comes with tight turns, it comes with curvy roads, it comes with just you figuring out how you drive your car the best you possibly can.
How many miles you think you've put on that Sunday, or this past Sunday?
Sunday alone, 350.
350?
Yeah.
So Monday you came in here with a list. Say, hey, I've got a list. Hold on to that list. I got a little idea for a video, right? So we just put this together. We just thought it would be a fun little interview so you can share your feedback. And what I would like to do, if I have your okay, and this is kind of thrown at Eric here, is we'll wrap up this little video. Maybe we show a video of your car so folks see what you got. So when they call here, if you happen to be somebody that's assisting them, they can see your face, they see your car, and we wrap up a little video here in a minute. And then go out and enjoy your car for the rest of the week. The next week, we do one upgrade, and we get you personally involved in that upgrade to where you're either doing the work or you're doing the work with one of our techs across the street, so you become familiar with it. What's involved? How does this stock product compare to the product you're putting on? What are the pros? What are the cons? And then you go drive the car. Spend that week driving it. We come back here, we do another quick little video. We don't go on telling your life story or my life story. We just do a quick video of, hey, this is first upgrade, XYZ, whatever that is. So I got to see your list, and we'll just kind of prioritize it, whatever fits the schedule. Then you go out and drive the car for another week. Get some more experience. Go out, have fun with it. We're doing the next upgrade. You go out, you experience that upgrade. Come back, we shoot a little video. Do a third upgrade, and so on. And that way, you can tell the difference. You can also give folks some just personal feedback. I mean, there isn't anybody here that works in Madness that does not have a car that's modified. And just about everybody here can share their experience. Now you have that as well, and we'll do a little series of these videos, if that's okay with you.
So you're telling me to slow it down?
No,
it's cool, man. I gotcha. I'm totally on board.
We can't. We're just not going to throw a bunch of stuff on your car. What we're going to do is do an upgrade every single week.
I like it.
Okay? Because even though Eric does get a discount on parts, it is very easy to leave all your paychecks here, and we kind of have to watch that as well, right?
I appreciate it.
All right.
Looking out for me.
Good. So keep an eye out for our next video. Thank you.